19. I have an amazing Christian family, my mum, dad and 2 little sisters. Being a Christian and church and God was always something that I was taught, and I never really had to think whether I believed it or whether it was the truth. It was always just something like at school, a school subject. When I was 16, I left school and I went to TAFE. I was at the fork in my road where I had to choose whether I believed in God and stand up and say I'm a Christian, or I could let it slide and not stand up for God. By not choosing and not standing up for Him, that's making the decision to not be a Christian. At the end of that year, I went to uni a few months before I turned 18, and life just started getting really bad. There was nothing good in my life. When I turned 18, I found a whole new way to distract myself from being sad. I tricked myself into thinking I was having fun and that I was actually happy by going out, drinking way too much, spending all my money on alcohol, working so much that I could afford to go out on a Wednesday, Friday and Saturday night just to make myself think I was happy and that I was having fun. I was just hollow all the time. I was like, in hindsight, I think you could describe it as being a ghost that was just going through the motions of life. So around that time I met a guy, and while I made decisions in that relationship that I now regret, God used it to show His sovereign control, and that even when I thought I was in total control of every situation, that ultimately He is. It's not like I had a snap conversion where I go, yep, this was the date I became a Christian, it all clicked for me. It was like it was an ember that started inside of me, and slowly it turned into a fire, and now it's like raging through me, and like God's just taken over it. When I stand before God, He's going to be looking at Jesus, and nothing I can do will make myself a good enough person to be good in God's eyes. It is all because of Jesus, it is all because of the cross, and all control is taken away from me in that I don't need to prove myself. I can't do anything to be a good enough person. And that's probably the biggest thing that just hit me hard in the face, that I can't get myself to heaven. Now everything in my life is devoted to Him, and I just want to live according to His will and what He wants with my life.